Good morning, everybody. So we're reading through Second Samuel now, Second Samuel chapters 1 to 4. And in what we've read so far, we know that David is a man of integrity whose only desire really is to please God, is to live a life of righteousness, to walk in his counsel, to seek him all the time. He's constantly consulting the Lord before he does anything. He does not want to take a misstep. He understands that he is led. He's blessed, and he has that sense of that he has been anointed. So being anointed, he knows that he's going to be the future king. He doesn't want to take any missteps. And when he was going to take a misstep, we see that the Lord uses people around him um, to help him. So Abigail, who he later married, was an example of that, where she said that she didn't want to see um, his record blemished, so that down the road when he is king, that he would have this blemish on his record. That vengeance belongs to the Lord, and he needs to let the Lord do that. And David had that. He took up that theme. That was the whole thing. And we see very much he was influenced by that. I believe that was always his heart, but this kind of brought out more of it, because we see more and more of it now as we go forward. That David is a man who wants to do things according to Yahweh's, not according to his way. But unfortunately, David is surrounded by men who are not righteous, who do not walk in righteousness, and who live very much according to the power struggle of the world. And these men mistakenly think that they need to use murder and deception and everything else to further David's cause. And so David is stuck in this place where people are doing things for him and in his name without him asking, and doing things like murdering people. So we have the two men that went and killed Saul's son, the king of Israel. David was the king of Judah, but this man was the king of the rest of Israel, and they went and killed him on his bed. And David was so upset because they went into the man's home, a place of security, went in where the man was laying in his bed. The king was laying in his bed, and murdered him there, unarmed. And David just this was so just like aghast at this, that somebody would enter into somebody's home and into their bedroom and kill them in the one place that they're supposed to be feeling secure. And this is just, you know, I mean, maybe some of you have experienced this, where you're doing everything right according to Father's heart, or at least the best that you can, the knowledge that you have. You're doing things the best way you can according to the knowledge that you have, trying to follow Jesus and live a life that pleases Father. But you keep getting impacted by people who don't take Father into any consideration, has no regard for Jesus whatsoever, and their actions keep impacting you. Could be a neighbor, could be a son or a daughter, could be a mother or father, could be a brother or sister, could be a co-worker, could be anybody who is impacting your life, even though you are trying to walk this walk with Jesus. And I just want to assure you, I just want to encourage you, when you look at David's life, even these bad things, the Lord used everything for David's good. He used everything to move him forward. Even the bad things. David responded correctly. He did all things right, and that blessed Father's heart. And so when people would do wrong things around him, he still used those things to prosper David. So regardless of what people are doing around you, the Lord is good, and he is for you, and he's not against you, and his intention is to move you forward, to build you up, to increase you, and what people do around you, he's going to use it for your good. So I just want to encourage you in that. Continue pursuing that. Continue going after the Father's heart. Continue pressing in to that righteousness and doing what is right. And just surrender those things that people are doing around you that are impacting you. Surrender them to the Lord. He's got them. He knows all about it, and He's got you. You guys be blessed. Be encouraged.